guys, it's Max here, and this month my challenge is to do a backflip in a month. So this is a pretty scary challenge for me, and I think this challenge it's going to be more about overcoming my fear than it is about actually the technique, although that's obviously going to be a big part of it. So I've come to Bounce, which is a huge trampoline park in Melbourne, to practice flipping on a trampoline, getting used to being upside down, and then I'm going to take it from there and see how I go. Flip time! Flip time!
If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button to keep up with my content. Now let's get into this challenge.
So in my first session, I just started trying to get comfortable with some of the basic movements on a trampoline, like landing on my butt and then landing on my back and just kind of getting back to my feet. And then after getting comfortable, I started trying to flick my legs behind my head to kind of almost do a backwards somersault on the trampoline and getting used to that feeling of flipping backwards. Then I started trying some flips into a pit and then just jumping backwards into a pit and finally trying a backflip into a pit, which didn't go amazingly well. After a few flips into the pit, I started getting the confidence to actually give it a go on the trampoline, and it actually went pretty well. And so I started getting used to that motion of flicking my knees behind my head and jumping up and getting used to backflips. And then I started from a standing start on the trampoline, which also went pretty well. And then finally I moved over to a stationary start from this foam kind of floor, and this one didn't go so well. I kind of hit my head, but it wasn't too bad, even though it looks pretty bad on this video. I wanted to mix up my training, so I went to a gymnastics class, which was really good because they could be really technical and break down the movements. So we started off with flips, which went pretty well, except for this one, which was pretty bad. But yeah, the gymnastics approach was really good because they could really break down every little movement and how it feels. They even had exercises like this one where you could practice jumping straight up and then tucking, which was really good to think about the technique.
Hey guys, it's day 9 of the backflipping challenge, and last night I went to a gymnastics class and I was flipping a lot, and that's really practicing my form and getting me more and more comfortable so that I'm building up my confidence and getting ready to try to do one on flat ground. But I gotta say, I put up today and my abs are ridiculously sore. So when you do a flip, you have this pulling motion where you pull your knees into your stomach, and it's super painful on your abs when you've probably never done an exercise like that before. So my abs are killing me all day. So I'm gonna take today off flipping, but I'll probably get into it tomorrow. Backflip time. So this month, one of my biggest challenges is overcoming the fear of actually doing a backflip. Every time I do a backflip, particularly when I haven't been doing them for a few minutes, I really have to psych myself up. And what I've been doing is just trying to get like excited and move my body and really try to get ready to power through a backflip. But what I'm finding is I'm still getting these kind of jelly legs, I'm not jumping properly, and I'm jumping as if I'm already ready to brace my fall, and I'm not jumping to try to actually land, and that's actually making it more dangerous for me than it should be. It's a really bad issue that I need to address. So some of the things that I'm doing to try to overcome fear is, number one, I'm trying to take cold showers. So after finishing my shower, I'm just doing freezing cold water for 30 seconds in the morning. It's a good way to start the day, and I've read research that says that by doing that, you can be more mentally ready to actually take on your challenges. I'm now going to try doing a bit of visualization with my actual backflip. So before I actually do it, I'm going to visualize myself jumping, doing the full backflip, landing, and that way when I go in there, I'll be less thinking about every little detail about, you know, keep the abs tight, jump up straight, don't go too far down. But I've already visualized it, so I can kind of feel it through my body and just kind of do it as opposed to overthinking it. So I'm sticking with it. Let's see how I go.
So although these are far from perfect flips, let me talk you through the strategy that I'm using to land them. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with my hands straight up, I'm throwing them back and then flicking them straight up with my arms fully outstretched. I'm bouncing through my toes and not through my slower muscles, which are my quads. I'm pulling my knees over and not throwing my arms down. I'm trying to keep my chest up and my head up so I can actually spot the landing. Now I know these aren't perfect flips landed from the floor, but they're still a huge improvement from where I started, and I'm really excited for the progress that I got. And I think I'm going to keep going and try to land that perfect flip from the floor. So that's it for this month. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please subscribe because we've got more awesome content coming out every month. Next month, I'm going to be trying to learn to juggle with 5 balls, which seems crazy difficult, but I'm going to give it a go. So definitely follow my journey. And as always, happy learning.